Right, morning everyone. Tuesday morning. I've got my new Jabio, is it? That's a new one. G-code. I think it's still part of the Jabio pump range. I've got the next size up, Vince. So I do appreciate that phone call conversation, but I just saying my head just said go for the next size up. So that's what I've done, Vince. But yeah, I do appreciate you helping me out. I do like these pumps, but for the price you pay for them, I think they could do better than that. I mean, I think that was £89, I think. I'll check on that, I'll come back to you. But for that sort of price, if you get a better manifold one, like the chrome ones with the taps on, that's just like cheap and cheerful. But there you go. So at the moment I'm just getting it set up. The old one, as I said, is losing power. I did give it like a rough check over. I couldn't find any leaks until just now when I put a bit of water around the fittings. There was a hose pipe on there, sorry, Jubilee clip on there, and when I was taking it apart, I noticed there must be a little hole there somewhere, it's blowing bubbles. So I'm hoping that's why I've got lots of pressure. But I will strip that down over the weekend and look inside, just check the diaphragms, okay. I mean, it's only about 3 years old, so you shouldn't, have gone that quick. I mean, it's quite a sturdy, good old pump. So, but yeah, I noticed on there's little bubbles blowing. So, fingers crossed, that's why I've got lots of power or lots of air. So, in the meantime, I'm going to set this up, get it all rigged up before I go back to work. I've just got to connect that to that. I'm going to put a bit of Vaseline around the threads so it's a nice tight seal. And again, a bit of hose on there, then a bit of plastic pipe work onto that. So basically, just bear with me. So I've got that effect, hose, pipe work, then that will connect to my fittings, we'll go to the pond and over to the barrel filter. Right, upwards and onwards. I'll get this going and hopefully I'll come back to you when I've got it up and running. Right, just had a fault. I noticed that I've got this elbow rubber fitting. I don't really need the elbow because it's a bit of a awkward part, so I'm thinking, there we go. So I'm looking for a spare bit of pipe work. So what I do over the elbow, just what I've got connected up, this 15mm plastic radiator or plumbing pipe work. I'll put it in like that. You've got these hose clips going like that. I'm hoping that will form a good seal. I'll get it on. That seems okay. So, yeah, if I do, I might just cut it off square, and that does away. I should have been more organised, shouldn't I? That would do away with all this rubber hose DIY shit. Right, let's give it a go. I'll fit that brass reducer on there. I was going to take it off. I'll just cut that and just stick it on like that. That was leave it open to the full width of the outlet or have it reduced. I don't know. But I think I'll take this off and put that on. Right, that's what I've done. So basically, yeah, can't even, this end I've got an elbow, which then goes and does all the feeds to the pond and the filter barrels. This is just a bit narrower than their rubber opening, so I'll put a bit of electrical tape around the pipe, just like cover up the excess, and I'll be in the diameter of that pipe. I'll just turn it on. No air coming out, so hopefully that's a good sign. Right, let's get this rigged up and I'll come back to you all. Right, that was a good start. Obviously my old pump, the outlet, was the left hand side. Now this one's on the right side, so I've got a bit of tinkering around what to do. Right, I need that like hole in here before I go to work. Right, let's get this sorted out. Right, I'm about to stick the old one back on at the moment because, as I said, the old one's left hand outlet, the new one's the right hand outlet. So I need to get some 45s. Do that, what they call dog leg effect. I'll get in there, so I'll pick that. I should pop to Wickes tonight and get 2 fittings. Hopefully that should help me out. Right, there you go. I think that I can't hear no leaks. Looks like a slight improvement on the air ring, or the air coming back. So, and again, the air ring could be dirty, but it's not fully exiting the air ring. It's just like half of it, and the other half is just dead or blocked. Right, that's it now. I'm gonna get to work. I'll catch you later. Well, I can't just say that I cocked that up with that rubber sleeve fitting for the air pump, because as you remember, I cut it off. But I'd known in the beginning that the outlet from that pump was on the right hand side, not the left hand side. I would have left that on because that would have got me out of trouble. So I could have connected that. I'll show you, hang on. So yeah, the old air pump, obviously the outlets there. So because I've cut that off, I've temporarily used the offcut, put on the old pump for the time being. But if I hadn't cut that, I could have bloody stuck that on there like so. Gone down Wickes, return pipe would come that way, then back to the feed, rest of the feed, like the fittings. So what I really needed was one elbow, but now I created hard work myself. I've got to get 2 offsets to come across it diagonally. So yeah, what a tip. Can't believe that. Too much of a hurry. Live and learn, live and learn. I'll probably put down to my local aquatics place. See, I'm sure he sells these behind the counter. I'll just get a new one. But if not, I have to hunt around. Right guys, that's it. Can't believe I've done that. Right, onwards and upwards. Yeah, I can't believe I've done that. So that's rushing around in the morning before going to work. So I'll probably put down the aquatic place, see if you've got any fittings. I know I did give my dad my old air pump and it had one on there, so I'm hoping, I know he's replaced his air pump because it was on his way out anyway, but he definitely had one of those rubber sleeves on that pump, so I'm hoping he hasn't thrown it away. If he hasn't, I shall pinch that. If not, down to Aquatics the weekend and get a new one. So yeah, right, I'll catch you later. I've got to get ready for work now, today being Wednesday. So yeah, all fun and games. Right guys, in a while. Right people, I just had a rummage around in the shed and remembered I've got a load of pipe fittings, pond fittings. So I'm going to rummage through that in a minute, see if I've got one of those rubber elbow sleeves for the air pump. So hopefully that'll get me out of trouble. So yep, tip of the day is never throw away your pond fittings. You never know when you may need them. Right, let's get on with this. Right everyone, I just had a rummage around in that box of fittings. No rubber sleeve. The good news is my dad's come back to me about that rubber sleeve on the old air pump I gave him, and he's still got it, so he's going to drop that off to me at the weekend. So it was a bit of good news. Yeah, nothing in the box of fittings from the pond, only I did manage to salvage an elbow, so yeah, I'm pleased with that. So that gets me out of trouble. Yeah, so there you go, managed to salvage an elbow. So once I get that sleeve with parents, my dad brings it around the weekend, that'll be probably tomorrow. So today's Friday, so probably bring it around tomorrow, Saturday. As I said, that sleeve will probably protrude about that far, and then the elbow go like so, and that leather pipe will connect up to the fittings that feeds the pond and the water butts. So yeah, I can't believe I cut that. Should have checked it out first, the right tip. But yeah, that's it guys. So I will do the next video at the weekend when it's all up and running and working. I'll cross my fingers though, because I don't give myself much hope. Alright, laters.